Deer camp, an amazing place that we get to share with so many. But it comes at a cost, a season's work, dedication, from a team whose goal is to ensure that everything's ready for when fall comes and friends begin to arrive. We check equipment, and then head in to make plans for opening morning. And then it's time to wait. For some it may take all week, a couple of years. And sometimes it all works out and two good friends both tag out within just moments of each other in the first hours of their hunt. Millions of deer hunters head afield each fall, and for many, this is the goal, the dream. There's a reason that a big mature whitetail is the most sought after game animal in the world and the hardest to get. We live our lives hoping for an encounter with them, documenting them. We teach our children so they can share the appreciation and carry on the tradition. You put the time in, the work, the practice, and live the lifestyle just to spend time in the woods with these incredible animals. Then we're no different. We head afield with the millions of others each fall, hoping that when it's all over, we can share the story of a legend. Man, it's awesome. I'm gonna get to hunt these deer every year, follow these deer for years like this, and pick sheds off them, and gorgeous, gorgeous deer.
Stealth Cam presents Canadian Whitetail, brought to you by Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. New archery products, hunt with confidence. Monster Meal, attraction, nutrition, results. Muddy, serious gear for serious hunters. Excalibur crossbow, different for a reason. Glendale 3D targets, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the world. Hunter specialties, serious hunting tools. Boyd's hardwood gun stocks, better with Boyd's. Nocturnal lighted nocks, switch on accuracy and let it glow. Heater bodysuit, #1 in cold weather hunting gear. Raculator, score your trophy fast, easy, and accurate. Central boiler outdoor wood furnaces. And by Stealth Cam, proven reliability, proven quality, proven performance.
Deer camps are all over North America, and they're very special places and mean different things to different people. And our North Outfitting Camp is no different. For our team, they're a second home, a second family. But more so a challenge to work together to head out every day and do everything that we can to ensure clients' hunts are the best experiences they can be. And that means a lot of work and dedication. Hundreds of thousands of acres, trails, swamp, poplar ridges, and sprawling spruce flats, and every inch needs to be covered. It's a rewarding process that starts long before hunters show up and carries on every day until the last hunter leaves. It becomes a lifestyle, and everyone has fun along the way, even if it's at our own expense. Cole promised me, he pinky swore promised me at least a 170 deer here.
Yeah, 160.
But 170 inches, that's an outfitter 170 is only like a true 140, right? Like a 140 is an outfitter 170?
Yeah.
I think that's the rules. Ain't that the truth, eh? Camp chores and prep ensure that there's no downtime for the guides, as the best part is yet to come. And if the camp team is family, the hunters that are about to arrive are our extended family. Clients turned into some of our best friends, forming lifelong relationships. This week, leaving the hustle and bustle of the daily grind behind to visit us in northern Saskatchewan are our good friends Brian Smith and Dustin Knutson. Brian of Stubbs Media had hunted bears and whitetail with us in the past, while Dustin, owner of Boyd's Hardwood Gunstocks, had been up for bears in the past. This was his first trip to camp for whitetail. Arriving in camp, the fellas have a few moments to get settled and admire the halls painted with memories of the successes of hunts past before checking equipment and making a plan.
This segment has been brought to you by Nocturnal Lighted Nocks. String activated. Simple. Switch on accuracy and let it glow. Nocturnal Lighted Nocks. This segment of Canadian Whitetail has been brought to you by Boyd's Hardwood Gunstocks, the world's largest manufacturer of aftermarket hardwood and laminate stocks. Boyd's offers stocks for over 1,200 firearm models, so you can make every gun better with Boyd's.
Settled into camp the day before hunts start, we always make sure that equipment had survived the trip with a couple of practice shots, and Brian and Dustin get to show off their rifles adorned with gorgeous Boyd's gunstocks. Lined up and ready, the boys head in for a big camp meal prepared by Cook Carly to tell stories and to take in the local entertainment outside of the lodge windows. Sitting down with the guides to show the boys some deer that we've been watching, they make plans for opening day and set goals for the week's hunt.
Oh no, this one.
With all preparations in order, camp is pretty quiet. I've even heard rumors that some of the folks catch up on a nap or two. And as night comes, everyone retires, nervous and anxious with anticipation, knowing all the preparation is done, and tomorrow, finally, it's time to hunt. Up early, the camp is greeted to a hot breakfast from Carly on day one, and it's time to load up to head out.
Brian hunted 3 years ago. Yep. Killed probably the biggest and the heaviest buck I think I might have ever seen, hey? Yeah. It's a pretty cool deer. I told him to stay home, that he'd never shoot a bigger one, but he still said he was coming back. I insisted. So they're heading in after a pretty nice one.
The deer was a beautiful, unique buck we'd had fairly unreliably on our stealth cam since mid-October. Long-beamed wide, a rare 6x6 and dark chocolate antlers, a textbook deer that many hunters look towards northern Saskatchewan to produce, and he was headed in with Steve Sismar running the camera. Tucked into his heater bodysuit, it was time to wait while 15 miles away Dustin was settling in as well with guide Cole filming. The buck Dustin was set up on had been on our stealth cam and our mineral site all year, and after summer and early fall, when it came time to set up, he was right there, a nice 5x5 with an absolutely enormous body. And while some hunts take days, some hunts take weeks, Dustin's hunt, well, Dustin's wasn't going to be one of those hunts. Barely into his heater bodysuit, he looks out, and the first deer he'd see is the old 5x5 tank. A big Roman nose way past 300 pounds, Dustin knew right away that the old fellow was the buck that he wanted.
Yeah, it's the shooter. That's the biggest deer I've ever seen this close. Should we give Dean a call? We probably better.
Hello? I shot a big fat doe.
You're not done already, are you?
Yeah, well, we haven't touched it yet, but we've already shot.
Which one?
5x5.
This segment has been brought to you by the Raculator, the only electronic scoring tool in the world. Built for all antlered game, the Raculator guides you step by step to score your trophy fast, easy, and accurate. Available only at Raculator.com. Canadian Whitetail has also been brought to you by Flock Archery Targets, the world's #1 archery target. Halo Optics, premium rangefinders. Tacticam, share your hunt. The Buck Bomb, natural and synthetic lures. Hawk, hunt from above or attack from the ground. AAE, quality and dependability in all our products. Black Eagle Arrows, superior carbon technology. And by Cyclops Lights, get out of the dark. This segment of Canadian Whitetail has been brought to you by Glendale, the only 3D target with a replaceable 4-sided core. Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe.
In his blind just minutes, Dustin had seen one of the two shooter bucks at his spot. It was the old massive-bodied 5x5, and he decided to shoot. Many of our clients hunt with us for several years, and by choosing to take the oldest buck there, Dustin had increased his and all our clients' future odds at a giant. I just dropped them off not long ago, so I headed back to have a look and congratulate Dustin.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
You didn't take too much time with that one, did you?
No, didn't even let the toe warmers get warm.
So your drive was officially longer than your hunt.
That's all right. Now you have to just chill the rest of the week. No. 40 yards, maybe 40 yards in a circle.
No, gorgeous deer. Congratulations again. No tracking and easy load. I like it.
Some hunts can grind, but sometimes a client shoots before we finish our morning coffee, and we couldn't have been happier for Dustin headed back to the shack with the old buck. Well, back at Brian's spot, he too was having plenty of early action.
Been an interesting morning so far. We got 2 does and a fawn and 4 bucks, so we just got word from Dean here a little while ago that Dustin already shot his deer, so we're waiting on our turn. Yep.
Convinced these are the most beautiful animals to watch, in northern Saskatchewan the most incredible place to watch them, this younger 4x4 stops to pose and lip curl in front of Brian's Tacticam. As they watch, much like Dustin's hunt, Brian wouldn't have to wait long to get a look at one of the target bucks. They see much larger antlers in the thick brush. And Brian begins to get ready as they realize it's a 6x6 making his way. Even with feet this time of year, they can be gone in a flash after does, and Brian knows that he needs to act fast.
And he'd be down.
Welcome to this week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment. Locate, learn, set up, hunt. Brought to you by Muddy Outdoors.
Monster Meal mineral products were designed specifically for deer. Using miscellaneous household and livestock products can be detrimental for your deer because they weren't designed for them. Monster Meal Mineral is designed solely around a deer's health to aid in antler growth as well as doe health and milk production to ensure healthier fawns. And minerals are simple to use, most commonly used at a mineral lick, which is an easy thing to get started up. Simply rough up the ground and expose the dirt until it's loose. Pour in your mineral liberally and then mix it into the soil and you're done. Adding water can help saturate and mix, however the next rains will do it for you. And that's it, it's easy and extremely beneficial for the deer. Just check back in on your site from time to time to add additional mineral, and it will be easily apparent how much those deer are utilizing that Monster Meal Minerals site.
This week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment has been brought to you by Muddy Outdoors. Create your own muddy moment. This segment is brought to you by AAE. Innovation and integrity is in our blood. Quality and dependability is in our products.
In just the first hours of Brian's hunt, he and Steve had the 6x6 on the scene. And Brian had decided to take the gorgeous dark antlered buck.
And he'd be down.
That was unbelievable.
Did that happen quick? We've been having deer coming in and out here all morning. Finally, a more mature 4x4 showed up, and he started running around grunting, and he was snort wheezing, and we heard him scraping over here. All of a sudden, out in front of us, we seen a buck coming through the willow, and
He's a dandy.
yeah, you put the glasses on him and you go, it's him. And so yeah, we started getting everything ready and rolled right in, and well, he's on the ground.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I just pulled out to have my morning sandwich, and
Dean just sent me a picture of, I don't know if you can see this at all, but of Dustin's deer. Dustin shot one, which he said in 10 minutes. So I got to send him one back now that says BBD.
With Dustin's buck already back and in the shack, we were both able to head over to meet Brian and Steve to have a look at his buck.
You can just see a big beam and stuff through the bush, and then I remember looking at a photo with Dean last night of a deer like that with that little split drop beam type little thing on the end, and I seen that and I go, oh, it's him. But then like I started getting ready, he came towards us and you just see the width. Oh man. This is a result of a action-packed first day at Canadian Whitetail Outfitters right here. Pretty special place.
Well, congratulations again, that's quite a jumper. Long beams on them too, hey? Yeah, that'll do. So how many days you hunted? 4 days for your first one, hey?
104 days, I got him on Thursday, yep.
So now you went down to 1 day?
Yep.
Your next hunt will be probably 2 years. But no, that's a real pretty deer. He is heavier than I thought too, hey?
Yeah, it was eye-opening when he came in.
We'll get him out and get him back to the shack, and congratulations again.
I'm excited.
As mentioned, deer camp means different things to different people. To us, it's being able to appreciate these amazing animals, the friendships new and old, sitting around the table measuring antlers after successful hunts and reliving the experiences shared. And while others take away their own experience, there's one consistent feeling. Deer camp is a very special place.
This segment is brought to you by Wild Edge, makers of the ultimate climbing system, the Step Ladder. Safely design your climb in any tree with the most versatile, lightweight, and compact climbing system, the Step Ladder. To book your own dream hunt in northern Saskatchewan, contact us at Canadian Whitetail Outfitters. Canadian Whitetail is also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Stay up to date with Dean and the team by following us on Instagram, liking us on Facebook, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. For Canadian Whitetail gear and apparel, information, and newsletters, visit CanadianWhitetailTV.com. For past episodes and never-seen content, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or search for us wherever you stream.